প্রিয় ছাত্রছাত্রীরা, আমরা জানি যে তোমাদের স্কুল বন্ধ আছে। প্রিয় শিক্ষকদের ক্লাস থেকে বঞ্চিত হচ্ছ। আমরা সেই তোমাদের অসুবিধাটা পুষিয়ে নেওয়ার জন্য জেলা প্রশাসনের তরফ থেকে তোমাদেরই প্রিয় শিক্ষকদের মাধ্যমে বিভিন্ন বিষয়ে কন্টেন্ট তৈরি করে তোমাদের উদ্দেশ্যে আমরা পাঠাচ্ছি। আমরা ইউটিউব চ্যানেল, ফেসবুক পেজ, আমাদের লোকাল লিস্ট চ্যানেলে এগুলো প্রচার করার ব্যবস্থা করছি। আশা করি তোমরা সেগুলো দেখে শুনে তোমাদের যে প্রিয় শিক্ষকদের ক্লাসকে এনজয় করো। বাসায় বসে থেকে তোমাদের যে বিষয়ভিত্তিক পড়াশোনাগুলো আছে সেগুলো চালিয়ে যাও। বাসায় থাকো, সুস্থ থাকো। তোমাদের জন্য শুভকামনা।
My dear students of class 8, this is Saidul Alam, senior English teacher, Cox's Bazar Model High School. Today we will be discussing from Unit 5, Lesson 2, from EFT, English for Today, for the students of class 8. My dear students, you know, the caption is making a difference. People who make a difference. That means people who stand out. People who stand out. That means people who try to make a change in their life, fighting against the odds prevailing in the society. You know, there are many kinds of odds and uncontrolled situations existing in our society, and very few people have the courage to fight against those trends. And out of all these weak people, only some people stand out. Some people have the mental courage to stand against those currents and fight for any supreme goal to be achieved. Today, we will be discussing about Shamima. In our book, her name is Shamima. Shamima has been termed as a girl, as a woman who stand out, who try to bring a change in the society, she is one who stand against the position of her father, of her mother, and even the powerful people of the society. She faced many odds of the society, but the odd situations of the society could not resist her from her endeavor to go forward. Flashback. Today, the lesson's caption is flashback. In Bangla, we may say Fire Dekha, Fire Dekha. Unit 5, Lesson 2, the key words. The key words. My dear students, in my lesson, my first approach in the serial will be keywords, main shabdogulu. My dear students, why these keywords come first in any discussion, in any class of a teacher? You see, here is a long text. This is not test, this is text. Here is a long text, a description of the life of Shamima. But first of all, in my discussion, the keywords come first. Keywords. Why keywords come first? Because keywords, in the keywords chapter, in the keywords, we try to give you a good idea of the knowledge of words, vocabulary. This is called vocabulary. You know that for better understanding of English, better understanding of any language, the main factor is the word, knowledge of word, not the grammar, If you have the good knowledge of many words, your confidence level will grow higher and higher, and day by day you will see changes and developments in your knowledge of English. That's why keywords come first. And in the total teaching procedure of English first paper, of course, first come the knowledge of words, So if we have the good knowledge of words, then we can easily express ourselves to any person, to native persons, to foreigners. The first and prerequisite is the knowledge of words. And in the teaching and learning process of English first paper, so the keywords come first. There are not so many keywords. I have selected only 4 keywords. Of course, there are many in the total text. Synonym, the keywords stunned, synonym stonished, shocked, in Bangla স্তব্ধ. Then it's admiration, synonym honor, praise, in Bangla প্রশংসা. Adolescent, synonym teenager, in Bangla কিশোর. Heed, it's a verb. Care, attention, in Bangla কর্ণপাত করা, give attention. So these 4 words I have selected as the keywords. Of course, there are many you will see in course of discussion, and I will be trying to explain or interpret any good word, any more new word if we come across. The first of all, we should go through the main text. Dear students, please open at page at the designated page, and you will see there this text, and I am helping you by reading out the main text. While reading out, my dear students, what's your duty? You have a good responsibility to give attention to the style of my pronunciation. This is very important. This plays a pivotal role in our learning and teaching process of English. Give attention to the frequency of my reading, and of course in the style of a word I pronounce. The text. Shamima started to tell her story to us. Listening to her, we were stunned, and at the same time our hearts were filled with admiration for her. It was 1995. Shamima was 15 years old. She got promoted to class 8, Shamima had all the dreams of an adolescent. She wanted to bring about a change in her life. She wanted to see happiness in her family too. She knew she could do it by completing her education and getting a good job. 15 years old, Shamima's dreams are nipped in the bud. Nipped in the bud, very important word. Nipped in the bud means dashed, destroyed, demolished. সমূলে ধ্বংস হয়ে গেল তার স্বপ্ন। Her father wanted to marry her off because her father wanted to marry her off against her will. তার ইচ্ছার বিরুদ্ধে, ইচ্ছা না থাকা সত্ত্বেও তাকে তার বাবা চাইলেও বিয়ে দিয়ে তার দায়িত্ব শেষ করতে। And it was against the law of Bangladesh. আমাদের দেশের আইনের বিরুদ্ধে। আমাদের দেশের আইন হলো 18 বছরের আগে কোনো মেয়েকে বিয়ে দেওয়া যাবে না, অথচ তার বয়স মাত্র আরো অনেক কম। Nobody paid any heed to her. তার কথায় কেউ কর্ণপাত করল না। Unwilling to her unwillingness. তার অনিচ্ছার কথা সে সবাইকে বলেছে কিন্তু কেউ শুনল না। They managed her marriage. তারা তার বিয়ের ব্যবস্থা করলো with a man, এমন একজন লোকের সাথে much older than her, যার বয়স তার চেয়ে অনেক গুণ বেশি। All her tears, তার চোখের সব অশ্রু and protest, প্রতিবাদ went in vain, ব্যর্থ হয়ে গেল। went in vain. So this is the text, my dear students. You must have understood the main gist of the theme. It's about Shamima. It's about Shamima. Shamima is fighting against the odds of the society, the odd situation of the society. She had a dream to be educated and to get a job and to bring a change for a happier life, not for only herself but also for her family. And she had a dream to to display some sorts of courage to other women of the society by fighting against the odds prevailing in the society. She realized the need of education in her life for the change. Without education, nobody can hope to get a change, to bring about a change in the society. So education is the main tool. Education is the first prerequisite to bring about a change in the society, and of course in the personal life also we cannot bring any change without education. So education plays the most important role to bring about a change in our life. My dear students, in the next course of our discussion, we are going to other options of our we have to do. These things we have to do to meet the requirements of our examination. As you are the students of class 8, you of course know that a very important examination is waiting for you, that is JSC examination. And with this kind of teaching, you must have to be able to answer all the questions that will appear in the final examination, in the government examination of JST. In the question system of JST examination, just after the main text, you will see in number 1, you will see the question, choose the best answer. Choose the best answer. That means you will be given some options, preferably 7 questions will be given to you, and for each question there will be many options for you, and we will have to select the best one. There may be some words may be identical, almost the same meaning, but not completely the same meaning. You have to choose the best one. The first one, Shamima's story dash everyone. The শামিমার যে গল্পটা আমরা এতক্ষণ পড়লাম, তার গল্পটা একজন লিসেনারকে what effect did it put on us, on you, and on every listener. Shamima was married to a man who is much older than her, and this marriage was arranged against her will. She didn't have the willingness to get married at this early age, but her father, her society didn't allow her to pursue her noble cause of getting educated. Unfortunately, she was married off. This is the saddest story, shocking story. This did not give any satisfaction to anybody. The Shamima story dash everyone. Fascinated. এটা কি আনন্দ দিয়েছে? Astonished. সবাইকে বিস্তব্ধ করেছে? তাকে shocked, worried. Which one will be correct? I think it was clearly stated in the text. Shamima's story dash everyone, shocked everyone, worried everyone, astonished everyone, fascinated everyone. In the I think astonished is the best answer. This will be the correct answer. In the next one is Shamima was dash the marriage in favor of পক্ষে. Shamima ছিলেন এই বিয়ের পক্ষে. Willing in favor of, willing to ইচ্ছুক ছিলেন, unwilling to অনিচ্ছুক ছিলেন, eager to খুব বেশি আগ্রহী ছিলেন. Which one will be the correct answer? Shamima was unwilling to the marriage. এই বিয়ের প্রতি তাহার কোনো আগ্রহ ছিল না. So unwilling to will be the best answer. 3. Her dreams were started. এই বিয়ের মাধ্যমে তার স্বপ্ন শুরু হয়েছিল, ভেঙে পড়েছিল, bloomed, বিকশিত হয়েছিল, fulfilled, পরিপূর্ণ হয়েছিল. Which one will be the right answer? Her dreams were broken, dashed, nipped in the bud. অঙ্কুরে বিনষ্ট হয়েছিল. 4. Shamima was born in. Actually, when was Shamima born? It was not explicitly written in the text, but there is a calculation, there is a hint in the passage. You will have to make a calculation. She was born 95, 80, 79, 90. If you go through the passage, you'll see the answer. You will have the right information by calculating that she was actually born in 1980, because in 1995 she was 15. So 1980 will be the right answer. Number 5. The word stand in the third line is an verb, adverb, adjective, noun. Stand শব্দটা কোন parts of speech? Where stand? Stand This is past and past participle, you know. So past and past participle actually become a verb, but this is not a verb. This denotes, this indicates the mental condition of the listeners of the story of Shamima. So the word denoting the mental condition of a person is not a verb, is not an adverb, is an adjective, and it's not a noun. It's of course an adjective, stunned. So adjective will be the right answer. 6. We should dash the idea of her father. তার বাবার এই আইডিয়ার প্রতি আমাদের কেমন মনোভাব থাকা দরকার? আমরা কি এটাকে ওয়েলকাম করব না অন্য কিছু করব? হেইল, ওয়েলকাম, কন্ডেম, প্রেইজ, প্রশংসা করব, নিন্দা করব, স্বাগত জানাবো, কোনটা করব? আমরা এটাকে অবশ্যই নিন্দা করব। So here hail, welcome, praise, all words have the same meaning other than one, and that will be the right answer. We should condemn. We should condemn the idea of her father. Number 7, what is imperative for change in life? জীবনে পরিবর্তন আনতে হলে what we must have to do. আমাদের কি লাগবে? কোন অস্ত্র? What tools will help us? What tools is essential for us to bring about a change in our life, in everybody's life? Which one? What is the main tool? Money? Money is needed for a change. A good job, high profile job, highly dignified job, a good business, earning crores of money, which will help us. First of all, everything may be needed, but what comes first? The education comes first. Education is the first prerequisite, is the first imperative. Imperative means the first one which is essential, very much needed. That is imperative. What is imperative? Education is imperative for a change in life, and we, from the story of Shamima, we can better understand that without education we can never hope to bring about a change in our life. So this is the first step we have done. Just choose the best answer. The 7 best answer option is done, and in the course of our discussion, next come the question and answer. My dear students, in the question number 2, you will be given 4 questions carrying 2 marks each. Each question will carry 2 marks, and total 4 questions will have 8 marks. And I have also selected 4 questions in accordance with the questioning pattern. The first question: how are you impressed to listen to the story? How are you impressed to listen to the story? এই গল্প শোনার পর তোমার মনোভাবটা কেমন হলো? তাকে অল্প বয়সে বিয়ে দেওয়া হলো, একটা ছোট মেয়েকে, এবং তার ইচ্ছার বিরুদ্ধে, এবং তার বাবার সেখানে সম্মতি রয়েছে, পাড়া প্রতিবেশীর সম্মতি রয়েছে, কিন্তু তার শিক্ষার ব্যাপারটা ধ্বংস হয়ে গেল। জীবনে পরিবর্তন আনার স্বপ্নটা ডেমোলিশড হয়ে গেল, নেপড ইন দ্য বার্ড হয়ে গেল। এই কথা শোনার পর what impression, what is your mental condition to listen to the story? কি বলবো আমরা বলবো we are shocked to listen, we are shocked, our heart is broken. You may say our heart is broken, my heart is broken. I am seriously shocked to listen to the story of Shamima because she had a dream that she could not fulfill. But in later course of our discussion, we will see that she duly faced the problems and fought against the odds of the society and became successful to bring about a change in her life, because her in the later portion of the text we will see that the prevailing situations of the society could not resist her from becoming educated, and those odds could not resist her from getting established in the society. Actually, in the final course of her fighting, she had become an icon, a legendary woman in our society. So we are shocked. It will enough for your answer to say, I am shocked to listen to the story. Number 2, what was the dream of Shamima? Shamima স্বপ্ন কি ছিল? What was the dream? The very simple question. Her dream was to bring about a change in her life by getting education. Her dream was to become a successful woman in the society by getting education. That is the right answer. C. How did the marriage affect Shamima's life? এই ম্যারেজ অনাকাঙ্ক্ষিত বিয়েটা শামিমার জীবনকে কিভাবে প্রভাবিত করেছিল? Actually we may say that her total life was nipped in the bud. অঙ্কুরে বিনষ্ট হয়েছিল because she was married off against her will. That is the right answer. The last one is, how did Shamima react to see the arrangement? তোমরা সকলেই জানো, everybody knows that against her will everybody got engaged to arrange her marriage, and even her father was also trying to arrange the marriage against her will. How did Shamima react? She cried and she protested. In the passage, in the last portion of the passage, you have seen that her tears, অশ্রু, and all protest, তার সকল প্রতিবাদ, went in vain, ব্যর্থ হয়ে গিয়েছিল। তার মানে, that means we can understand that she protested, she cried, she burst into tears. She tried to bring a change in the mentality of her mother and father, not to marry her off against her will, because she was only a student of class 8. There is a long time for her in her life to get married. And she protested and she cried. The right answer will be, what was the reaction? She cried, she burst into tears, and she protested, but everything went in vain. That was the right answer. So my dear students, we have almost reached the last portion of our discussion. From this discussion, I think you will be much benefited if you give the concentration to my discussion. Actually, we have discussed from a chapter of our English first paper, EFT. Nowadays we see our students are very much willing to study English second paper, that means English grammar. But actually what we need is to give much more attention to the study of English first paper. Actually, the students who give much attention to the lecture of a teacher, to the style of a lecture of a teacher, and give attention to the understanding, to the better understanding of a passage of the text, these kind of students will not need any more discussion from the typical English grammar. Actually, you know that our educational experts say that study of English grammar in most cases hamper the development of knowledge, development of language learning, development of language learning process. So what we need for the development of our English language, actually that is the study of English first paper. So I would request you to study, to give more attention to the study of passage by better understanding, by understanding the word meaning, and by trying to answer the questions given in the given following the text. I am sure you will be much benefited by going through this kind of text, and by practicing these types of questions, and you will I think in the final examination you will see that the questioning item, the questions items will appear much more easier for you. And my dear students, at this stage I again would like to give you thanks for your attention to my class, and I request you to stay at home, stay safe, and would request you not to spoil your times. Time is not waiting for you. Time does not wait for you. Your scheduled examination is coming, and just after the crisis period is over, you will see that you are in the school again. Inshallah, Allah Almighty will help us that will enable us to go back to our school and colleges, and we will be happy again once the gloom in the sky will be over, inshallah, and we will be happy again. We will meet again, we will play again, we will enjoy again. So thank you very much. Stay at home and stay safe. Thank you.